This is the new radio. This is the same one I went live with the other night, but I was totally unprepared for. I shouldn't have even done that. It made it look bad. But it's anything but bad. It's a very nice radio. It sounds awesome. It looks great. And it has 2 pedals on it. It has a static cutter, which is off right now. And it has a reverb delay pedal on the side, which is on. It's on very, very light though. So you've got your, this is your tone, I'm sorry. This is the tone of the effect. I usually just keep it halfway because you'll end up using your bass and your treble on the top. And then you've got your different settings for your reverb delay. And this is how much effect you want to put into it, and then you've got a fine tuner that gives you more or less of the depth. It's a really nice pedal. I've used it many times. So I've used a few apps in the past couple weeks, the Imperium box being one of them, with the Vox box. There was another one that I used, I can't think of the name right now. I don't want to stop this because my phone is broke. And I've ordered another one. It won't be here for a few days, and I'll be really happy to move on to another phone. I'm tired of phones without headphone jacks and having to adapt them and find my adapters and get pissed off all the time. So we've ordered a new phone. And I wanted to talk about the name Chris. The name Chris has been coming up a lot on many different apps.
1931.
And it just came up on a scanning radio. I had the 589 plugged into here doing a little test. And I was in the back and I put an external antenna on it. And Chris's name came through a couple times. And I asked him if he'd be willing to talk to me. And we're going to use the Imperium box, and then we're going to go to Matrix and see if we can get anything out of the guys. So it's going to be a short session, 2 short sessions.
Mark it.
And I'm going to shut the window. We went from 88 degrees with 80% humidity down to 65 degrees in like 48 hours. And I'm not complaining. I'd rather have it cool. So, also I've got the sensor on the back. This one takes a little longer though. I don't know why. It's the same sensor. This one takes 30 seconds. The one on my radio takes 15 seconds. But I guess if you're doing a session and you're asking questions and you're waiting for responses, that 30 seconds will go by pretty quick. So we're going to wait for this to go back off, and then I'm going to start again. 30 seconds of silence? No. So this amp, very nice amp. I'm going to start using it more. I've only used it once before. I really like the way it sounds. I like that it has a separate bass booster on it, so I can plug my lights, my LEDs into that and get a little more power and have a brighter light shining through. The other way I was doing it was just plugging them to your speaker, and the wattage, going into that is minimal. Okay, so the light is off. And I am asking the spirit with the name Chris to step forward if he could. Chris, are you here? Very quiet. Chris, when you're here, can you please state your name? Or say I'm here?
Sturgeon.
Where is it?
Come on, Chris, you were just here. I heard you. I really don't know what else to ask. I don't know this spirit. I've never spoken to him. But the name just keeps coming up. Chris, are you in this room with me? If you are, can you step up to the table in front of me so I know you're here? Yes. Are you here?
And whatever read.
Chris, where are you from, Chris?
Dick.
Is there something that I'm supposed to do for you, Chris? So quiet. And I've got 10,000 banks scanning.
Decide. Of.
That was something I didn't catch it. I didn't catch it though. Did you say Civil War?
Telling you. Dream.
I don't know if I heard that right. I thought I heard Civil War.
Alphabet.
Chris, where are you from?
Visible.
Did I meet you on an investigation? Jasper, Lewis, are you here?
Birth. Opinion. Or.
Jasper, Lewis, are you here?
It's.
All right, this is really strange. All right, I'm gonna go to Matrix, you guys.
Observation.
Take the.
Okay. I feel this is yielding nothing. I'm not hearing. Was that Chris? Did you say Chris? Okay, Chris, I'm going to turn on the Matrix app. That's an app that I use here a lot. And if you could come through that, and if Jasper and Lewis are around today, or George, anybody that can help Chris come through, I would appreciate that. So let me pause this, because I don't have a lot of battery. I'm just screwed on every electronic this morning.
Nature.
Okay, we're back. We've got the Matrix running. That took a minute. Okay. Can I ask, please, what spirits are here with me right now?
Instead of,
Who's here, please?
I don't. Why can't.
George, are you outside?
Always trying to be so cute. Walking around on.
Any spirit guides around me today? Lewis is here. Lewis, who is Chris?
There's nothing. Now out my room.
Lewis, Jasper, who is the spirit Chris that keeps coming through?
There is no love. Horror and terror you feel.
I heard something about a new recruit a while back. Is Chris that recruit?
Wait a minute.
Yup, I heard a yup. I may need Rick and Janet on this one because I'm not getting that connection for some reason with this guy.
Poison bottle labels on the sweetest.
I don't know why, because he comes through and he says his name. Chris, I'm concentrating on your name. Chris, can you please come through and say your name when you're here?
Patients get started. For others to feel that
If you walk up to this radio to the other side of the table and make this light go off, I'll know you're here. Jasper, Lewis, George, Carol, anybody who can help Chris come through. Chris, are you staying here at this shop? Are you following me?
Yes. And your sister says she'll show him the nest.
Is that a he is or a yes? Why are you here?
I've probably seen the
Were you a part of the mafia? Are you a friend?
And I tell him we put the pinch on.
Another thing that's strange that came up a couple times was cue the mafia and go get the mafia. A couple in the same session that came out.
well,
that'll mean a World Series.
Things are pretty silent here.
Put it on the table.
I don't feel like I'm getting any answers today.
He was dead.
Jasper was at my house last night. He came through the radio, but I don't feel that he's here right now.
We'll have to take your
If he has a, yeah, she wanted me to fix the radio.
Fix the radio. Okay, we've got somebody with us. Who is with us right now? I got to chill before I even looked at that.
sounds good.
Thank you. Chris, are you a man or a woman?
Or to make sure nobody.
This Sunday, the glass.
Who's standing in front of the radio? Please state your name, please.
Everything.
On a ball.
Half of the very best.
Can you move back and forth again to light that up so I know that someone is truly here for confirmation? There's nobody back there, so there's nothing moving.
Constants we need.
Well, guys, I'm going to have to shut this down if nobody wants to talk to me.
It often happens.
We've got my show stuff lined up.
The lady, who are you coming through?
Those up.
Are you here with me right now?
Like to know. A minute. Where's the body?
This is interesting. I'm just.
Is this session, is this radio thing interesting to you?
It's instant.
You know I can hear you, right?
Feeling like
You know if you talk to me I can hear you. So please tell me your name. All right, we're going to shut it down.
in the outfield.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Whatever.
It doesn't always work, you know, that's just the way it is. But I do want to try one more thing before we go. This thing I bought, it's called the Sweep Ghost Box. I don't know about it, man. Kind of felt like I wasted a little bit of money on it. but I don't think I also gave it
Box application activated.
a fair shot, so let's try it one more time. It's a little odd on how it runs. You have to hit things just right. It looks like a nice layout, but it's a pain in the ass because you gotta touch things just right to hit them. Let's see. So we start out with a burst. It's weird because you can manually hit them, which I would never want to do, or you could just hit burst mode. And then you play. But I hear some very long clips in here, and I'm not a fan of those very long clips. It's very huffish, if you know what I mean. So you've got your echo, you've got your reverb. There's no need for that because we've got it on the radio already. Then you've got your filters, your low pass and your high pass. But these filters really kill your signal, I've noticed. And you can turn them off too, I suppose. See how the signal's gone? Just disappears. So let's turn the filter back off. There's also a reverse, I believe. You got your sweep right here.
With pleasure.
We'll try it though. We'll see, but you never know. Turn up stuff a little bit here. Hello, who's with me?
I'm here to say goodbye.
Who is that? To say goodbye.
Told you to keep your trap shut and get out.
What's your name?
Already told you to keep. No.
I feel like you're angry.
Only I.
Are you an angry
Only
spirit?
I had a head.
If only you had a head? This is bordering comical.
In fact, I've also come here to say.
To say goodbye.
Here. I had a handkerchief. I bursted.
Wait, you've come here to say goodbye, but you also came here to say that you're here. I don't know whether to take this serious or not.
Bursted tears. Ready to.
Okay, listen. We've got to do something to establish communication. I need to know...
Already told you to keep your trap.
Listen. What's in the cup? Blow my mind. What's in the cup?
With pleasure. In fact, I've over.
What's in the cup?
No, we found by.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
To keep your trap shut and with pleasure.
Alright, this fucking thing is stuck. It's obvious this thing is stuck on some kind of a...
And get out of here. Your trap shut and get out of here.
You're trapped. You're trapped. Shut your trap.
Some kids never grow up.
I feel like I'm watching
The machine,
TV.
and as you do,
This has got to be the worst fucking app I've ever...
Now he'll show it to Frank and Joan.
If only I had a handkerchief, I'd.
We've heard that like 5, 6 times already.
the ladies can see
And it is sweeping.
You can't.
It's determined by the cerebrum, electricity.
I've also come here to say goodbye.
He's coming here to say goodbye again. No one cares.
The automatic
It's determined.
perfect predict.
Can anything...
Well known.
Can anybody that is a real spirit use this app? Yeah, you hear the toilet flush? Hi, Edith.
Clean.
Edith, flush the toilet.
Take 2 chip.
This app
Your wife comes
is a piece of shit.
Stern, I reckon. Frank and Joan.
Until she
This app is garbage.
Looking for drugs.
scenes are the
I'd love my money back on this one.
research
The growth of radio is
Principal risks in that.
Toxicity flows to
you said vegetable.
That's terrible. I don't even... It's not even funny to me. It's so bad. Don't waste your money on the sweet ghost box, kids. That's terrible. Alright. This has gone on way too long. We're going to be cutting this bitch up. So, let's try this here. Hold on. Let's do a little bit of the Holotype box. Just to see how the spirits in his house are doing. Turn on static cutter. Since I can't contact any of the spirits in my shop, I would like to contact the spirits that are in Steve Halte's house. Can I speak to anybody that's at Steve Halte's house? Can you please say Steve Halte? Where is Steve Halte? Can you tell me? He's having what? Where is Steve Halte? For those of you that don't know or haven't, if you're not following him or on his Facebook, he is in the hospital having an emergency open heart surgery. So we wish the best for Steve Halte. Yeah. You guys at his house, you keep things in order, right? So we're hoping Steve Halte's operation went well. I think he had it. The heart ain't nothing to mess with. Can anybody tell me about the Spirit Chris before I go? Where is Chris? Is Chris here? I would like to learn about this spirit. He sounds like he wants to come through. Is Chris an acquaintance of Jasper and Lewis? If so, what is that relationship? What is the relationship they have together? Do I know Chris? And if so, where did I meet Chris? Okay, spirits, thank you. I won't bother you anymore. You have a good day. Okay, goodbye. Alright, and that's it, you guys. I am going to cut this up a little bit because it's going to be super long. That's just me back there messing around. Alright, I don't think we got any answers. Hopefully we've got a few responses that make some sense, that have meaning. But that one app, whew, don't do it. That's a terrible app. Goodbye.